When your girlfriend takes off her makeup, but she looks just as good as when she had it on.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be looking at r/wholesome memes, because I think we all need some wholesome memes in our life at the moment. I know I definitely do. And this is also going to be an extra long video because I was scrolling through wholesome memes and I was saving pictures, and just every time I'd be like, right, this is the last one, we've got a lot of these. And then I'd scroll down a little bit more, and then there'd just be another one that I'm like, oh, I can't not put that in. So I have like almost 50 pictures today. So we're doing an extra long wholesome memes video, but I think we all need an extra long wholesome memes video in our life at the moment. As I was reading through them, some of them actually made me emotional, so you have that to look forward to. Let's get into it. Maybe he didn't want to go to the dance with you because your hair is too red. What? That's so mean! Don't get mad at me, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Whoa, don't blame this on me. I think your hair looks great just how it is.
Aw, thanks, Satan. It's so cute, so adorable. What a nice guy. Here's a new challenge for all you bored teens. Take a photo of an area that needs some cleaning or maintenance, then take a photo after you have done something about it and post it. I think this is a good idea for a challenge, and I would love to do this at some point actually. I don't know about any areas nearby me that need work like this, but if I find some, hey, maybe I'll do like a montage, like time-lapse video of it. That could be an interesting video. Who knows? Either way, it's a really good idea and more people should clean up the world. Found my clone selling nuts in Istanbul. We couldn't communicate, but the whole market was cry laughing. This is so adorable. Neither of them know what the other person is saying, but they both know that they're like identical and that this is hilarious and they should take photos. I love it. That's a link that surpasses language barriers. He slaps your mum. What you doing? I'm not gonna slap anyone's mum. Love my mum to death and she would kill me if I ever slapped a woman. A picture of me and my mum. That's so cute. I love that. I love guys like this. Huge, big, like, muscly dudes that are just, like, really wholesome. It's great. Took my 6-year-old to a classmate's birthday party today. He was the only other kid there. His parents thanked me for bringing him and said he was the only one their son wanted to invite because my son's the only one in school who's nice to him. Teach your kids not to be assholes. Agreed. This is really cute. It's kind of sad that bullying and stuff still exists. Like, I don't know, why are some kids just mean? Just be nice to everyone, just be chill. That's all you really need. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to get on a fire truck. I'm tempted to just walk my grown ass over to a fire station and just ask. OMG, it worked! He's so happy. He's so happy to be on that truck. I want to be as happy as this man someday. Moe's Tavern, loneliest man in the world speaking. Is a Mr. Handsome there? First initials IM? I am handsome? Thank you, Bart. I really needed that today. Even The Simpsons is wholesome, man. It's so cute. Just stuff like this. It just warms me inside, and I hope it's warming up everyone else. My English teacher says we shouldn't refer to authors by their first names because they aren't our friends. Will you confirm our friendship and let me call you Neil in my American Gods book report? Absolutely. Again, I love it. He's like, yeah, you can be my friend. And this guy can show his teacher and be like, but actually, he did say I'm his friend. That's so great. If you ever find yourself cringing at something you did in the past, it means you've grown as a person. Thank you, Mr. Floofy. Thank you. We have grown as people. I think everyone grows as people. You look back at your past and you're like, why did I do that? And it's because at the time it was a cool thing and you've matured. So that's just how life is, everybody. As time goes by, you become better people and you should aim to become better people.
Dad, can I use your tools?
You bet. That's gonna end poorly. I disagree. I think it will start poorly, but who knows how it will end. Just finished fixing the roof, Dad. Thanks, sweetie. Don't dissuade your children from pursuing what they want to do, you know? It's got a great meaning there. She wants to play around with tools when she's a kid, and he's encouraging that. And she grows up to be someone that does great things and works with tools. I love it. 2,400 lucky people got to hear John Williams conduct a program of his music on Wednesday night. One who didn't was a security guard stationed in the stairwell leading to the musicians' locker rooms. Seth Lowe gave her a mini concert of Star Wars themes, much to her delight. That is so cute. These are all so cute. I love this subreddit. I'm gonna totally do another video on this subreddit at some point. I'm gonna do more subreddits that make me angry, and then I'm gonna follow them up with another wholesome memes subreddit. That's how I want to live my life. Got a dog to guard the house, but then, he's so cute. He's meant to guard the house, and he's just like, everyone who walks past must pet the floof. I want to pet the floof. He's so cute. Look at his little face. I love fluffy doggy. Have you felt unsafe on campus? Discriminated against? Threatened? Afraid to walk around campus? We will walk with you. Just some dudes being bros, you know? They're like, yeah, we get it. We are fairly big dudes and we can look a little intimidating. So if you feel scared being on campus alone, we will be your bodyguards. And I love that. These guys are so nice. The fact that they thought of doing this as well is like such a great thing. That there are people out there that take this into consideration. Oh, it makes me so happy. I don't have a webcam when I film these videos, so you can't see it, but you might be able to tell in my voice that so far, I've just had a smile this entire video. Whoa.
What's your wish, mortal?
Well, I wish I could stop second guessing myself.
Really? You're going to wish for that?
Hey, it's my wish, so I get to be the... Hey! What a great genie. The man got his wish. Dad, unwrapping his Christmas gift. A cardboard box. Just what I wanted. Me.
Dad, you have to open it.
Dad. Oh, it's such like a nostalgic feeling because I think not everyone has a dad like that or a dad around, but those who are lucky enough to will probably remember memories like this. And I just love that. I grew my hair out for over a year to be Bob Ross for Halloween. My wife was a happy little tree. This is cute. Just two people just doing their thing. Such a great costume. They should go to conventions dressed like that.
Friendly reminder that you don't get to celebrate Lunar New Year unless you're literally from a country that does, or if you're invited by someone who is from a country that does.
Okay, first of all, I hate you. Friendly reminder that I hereby formally invite everybody to celebrate Lunar New Year. Thank you. Just, why would you deliberately exclude people from a celebration? It's a celebration! That's the whole point of a celebration. It's not like Lunar New Year is something that just doesn't happen everywhere. It's a new year. Just because it's a different calendar doesn't mean it's not technically a new year that happens everywhere in the world. Just because you're not from a country that celebrates it. It's so stupid. People like this are stupid. And I'm glad that this guy understands that she's stupid and is like, no, everyone celebrate it if you want to celebrate it. Thank you. 7-year-old me waiting for my dad to finish his call from work to tell him that I love him. It's so cute. I've said that so many times. I've realized I said this was going to be an extra long video, but because I'm not ranting, we are making it through this at quite a pace. We're already halfway through, so I might have to save more. I will save more because I want this to be an extra long wholesome memes video. So I'm going to save more when I get to the end of these, depending on how long it takes. Deleted my weather app, because there's a guy in my office that always tells me anyway, and the app never asks me how my weekend was. Shout out to Bill. My weekend was awesome, man. Thanks for asking. Oh, again, it's so adorable. I just love people just being, nice people. This is the kind of thing that, like, I live for this, There's so many horrible people out there that it's always really pleasant and refreshing when you have nice people. And it shouldn't be. Everyone should be like this. It's kind of sad at the same time that it's a nice and refreshing feeling because not more people are like this. I'm gonna set a challenge here for you guys. Be nice to someone this week. Talk to someone that you don't normally talk to, give a compliment, or say something to try and brighten their day. Try and do something to improve someone's day this week. There's my challenge for you guys. Boys, that one compliment they got years ago. I relate to this. I get a compliment and then 3 years later I'm like, I remember when someone said that about me. So cute. I just love that cat's face as well. Young kid banging on the door. I wake up like, WTF? I open it up like, what up, little homie? I've never seen him before. He said, I missed the bus and no one will take me to school. I've knocked on 3 doors. My response, say no more, fam. Didn't even brush my teeth, just grabbed my keys, slipped on my foams. Go get that education, young brother. This is what a big homie does for young brothers. I love that. Education, it's important. While some of the stuff that they teach you in school might not feel like you're going to use it in life, and a lot of it you probably won't, there is some stuff in school that is important to learn. So, as much as I think our education system is massively flawed, it is still important, and I love that this guy is helping this kid get to school, and that this kid even wants to get to school. I love that. I made a grilled cheese sandwich for my husband. My husband, the head chef at a high-class restaurant. Oh, that's so cute. She's trying, She wants to do something for him because he probably cooks for her all the time, and the sentiment there is great and lovely. I love that. My dad and I share the same name. After starting Microsoft, people used to ask him if he was the real Bill Gates. I always hope he says yes. I hope he tells them that he's all the things the other one aspires to be. Happy Father's Day to the real Bill Gates. This is so cute. And really, he is the real Bill Gates, because if it wasn't for him, then Bill Gates that invented Microsoft wouldn't have invented Microsoft. So fathers really do mean a lot. Family means a lot to people when they encourage them. Friends, everybody. It doesn't matter if you're related to someone or not. If you encourage them and you help them with their aspirations, and you want to see them succeed, you're family. That's what family means. It doesn't matter if you are an orphan and don't have blood relatives. If you have friends like that, you have family. My 79-year-old grandma has a meme framed. Going to grandma's house. Leaving grandma's house. It's such a true meme, and it's so cute that she wants to put it up there. Oh, I'm feeling warm and fuzzy inside. We haven't even got to some of the real emotional ones yet. Since I started my new job about a month ago, I noticed one of my co-workers gets treated like an outcast, so I made a point to befriend him. Today he came into my office, handed me a gift card and awkwardly goes, "Thank you for treating me like a person." I might be crying. This is one of the ones that genuinely started to make me emotional as I was saving these. I was like, I felt bad for the guy who was treated like an outcast, and then the fact that he probably felt so happy to have someone. Oh, I just wish more people were like this, the person that tweeted this. More people would go out of their way to make sure that other people feel included. Oh, it just makes me so happy that someone has. Redditors with interesting hobbies. What do you do and why? I'm a male knitter. I took it up in honor of a very good friend who died suddenly on the eve of her 31st birthday because of an aortic aneurysm. She would spend all year knitting scarves and hats for the homeless and needy to give out at Christmas. I inherited all her knitting stuff and kept up the tradition in her honor. I don't even know what to say about this one. It's just so lovely. The fact that in her lifetime, she had this kind of impact on someone, so that after her lifetime, she's still living on through the work this guy's doing because she inspired him to do it. I love it. Today at work, I was at drive-thru and the man at the window wanted to pay for the person behind him, and he said, "Tell her I think she's hot." So she pulls up next, and I tell her, and she rolls her eyes and smiles and says, "That's my husband." And if that's not relationship goals, I don't know what is. That is adorable. The fact that he must have planned this out. He must have gone to his wife and said, "Let's both go to a drive-thru, but you have to drive up after me," so that he could specifically do that. I love that. Old people line up to clean radiation in Japan. Mr. Yamada, I am 72, and on average, I probably have 13 to 15 years left to live. Even if I were exposed to radiation, cancer could take 20 to 30 years or longer to develop. Therefore, us older ones have less chance of getting cancer. Basically, a group of 200 plus retirees are volunteering to expose themselves to high levels of radiation so the younger men and women don't have to, making the ultimate sacrifice to protect the lives of their children and their children's children. These people are heroes, and the fact that they would do this for the younger generations. I know in the past I've complained about the amount that older generations complain about younger generations, but when you have people like this that will do this for us, it's a whole nother story. These people are amazing. They are heroes. This makes me happy. Are you Ben? Yes. He's my best friend. He always comes to watch the match. Always, always. This is so cute. I love this. He's such a good friend. Being called Sir by a Brit. Being called Sweetie by a Southerner. Being called Sugar by an old black lady. Being called Champ by a dad. Being called Comrade by a drunk Russian. All of these things are excellent. All of them. Your pet decides if you go to heaven or hell. He knows you best. Remember when you left me home alone, saying that you had to go to work? Well, they don't have that here. We can play all day long. I missed you. This was one of the ones that really made me... I almost started to well up. I got so emotional at this. This one and other dog memes that are gonna come up later are the ones that made me feel the most, which is bizarre because they make me feel more than the human ones. I don't mean to brag or anything, but your boy just beat stage 4 cancer today. Let's go. Congratulations, dude. I mean, that's an amazing thing. You get to live on, you get to carry on your life, and that's amazing. And if you ever see this video, I don't know if you will, but if you do, I am so happy for you. I asked my grandpa if he would model for me for my photo assignment, and he said, "Let me grab my stethoscope and change into better clothes. I want to look good if I'm getting my picture taken by a professional." He's encouraging her to take on her dream, and that's amazing. I love old people like this. He's so cute. It's so wholesome. I still haven't stopped smiling this whole video. My face is starting to hurt. When one act of kindness creates a lifelong friendship. I fixed a pigeon's wing, so he went to fetch his girlfriend, and now they live at my house. That's really cute as well. He's like, "Hey, you looked after me, and you're bigger than me, so you can keep me safe, so we're friends now." I love animals, dude. One of my absolute favorite things. After a PhD student finishes their dissertation defense, and the committee discusses while the student is out of the room, I love opening the door to bring the student back in and simply saying, "Doctor," 17 times and counting. That's really wholesome. I can imagine their faces lighting up when he says it. The amount of joy that this person feels after finally having their dissertation accepted and becoming a doctor. Just the joy that he must see whenever he does this. The girl I babysit has made me watch WALL-E at least 10 times, so I assumed it was her favorite movie. But today her mum told me that she watches it because she thinks it's my favorite movie. That's so cute. Just the fact that she does this for her babysitter rather than, expecting her babysitter to put on her favorite movie. That's just so cute. Bills, making food, family problems, full-time job. My mum. How was your day, sweetie? Another one that's it's so cute and it's so true, and I love this. They really do, as a child good families protect you from the dangers of the world. And you might not know it at the time, but as you get older, you can start to realize that that's what they did. Last night, my husband was drunk and kissed me and said, "You're the hottest girlfriend I've ever had." And I was like, "I'm your wife." And he was like, "OMG, that's awesome." It really is. Oh, I just drunk romance where they're like super happy about what they have. It's just so wholesome. Having a gay son is like getting a French fry in your onion rings. I didn't ask for it, but hey, I like these two. Being straight and getting hit on by a gay guy is like receiving a lot of money but in the wrong currency. Like, wow, this is useless right now, but if I ever cross the border, I'm gonna be one lucky guy. It's so true. I love this. The fact that someone thought this up as well is great. Kendrick Castillo, who died stopping a school shooter, was never forgotten by his classmates. This one makes me really happy and kind of sad, but he laid down his life for these people, and a lot of the time that kind of thing might go forgotten and people might not remember it. But these students made the effort to remember the sacrifice he made for them, and that's amazing. My son has parked his bike by this lamppost just about every day for the last year. This morning, this sticker had appeared. Absolutely made our day. People can be so brilliant. Thank you, whoever did this. That is adorable. I'm saying like the same thing for all of these, but it's because it's true. These people that are doing these things are just They're great. I love it. I wish there were more people like this in the world. This is the last one of the ones I have saved, and originally I was going to end the video on this, but the video is not as long as I want it to be, so I'm going to find more. But this one, like, genuinely, it kind of gave me tingles. It made me really emotional, and it gave me tingles, because it's like, well, you'll see.
It's time to go.
Was I a good boy?
No. I told you the best.
It makes me really sad. It makes me really emotional because pets dying is never easy, and the dogs, it just wanted to be the best boy it could be for this man, and he goes on and he was the best boy for this man, and that's just like the greatest thing. I'm sure that whoever wrote this probably has experienced losing a pet in their life, and I'm sure that that pet probably made them super happy and they loved it to death while it was there. I just love it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna find more memes and I'm gonna try and compose myself again, because like I'm almost crying right now. And I'm back, and I saved like another 25 memes, so let's take a look at them. Others may not understand your work, but if you enjoy it, then it is perfect. Truer words have never been spoken. If you love making your art and doing what you do, then keep doing it because you enjoy it, so why shouldn't you? Hey dude, are you doing okay? I haven't seen you take a self-care day in a while. Oh yeah, so it turns out staying in bed for days wasn't actually self-care. Turns out I was super depressed, like clinically. Oh, that sucks. But hey, you seem like you've been doing good lately. Yeah, I'm trying my best. That's cool, man. I'm proud of you. Thank you. That's so cute. Remember, guys, that self-care is important, but make sure that the self-care you're taking is gonna be good for you. It's not something that is actually just unhealthy, because you're not gonna get better if you're still doing unhealthy behavior, you know? I know that from my experience. There's not a huge lot to read on this one, so I'm just gonna sort of slowly have it scroll. But yeah, basically it's the life of a nurse and a doctor, especially at the moment when things are like super hectic and rough for them. I imagine it's probably super nice to just hear someone say thank you. They probably don't really get that a lot. There's a wolf, a little thing on his chin, another doggo. It's like, okay, right. And then the little thing on his chin hatches and it turns out it's a butterfly and it flies away. And then the other little wolf gives him some food. That's adorable. Bah. Bah. How lucky am I to live with the most handsome man in the whole wide world. Oh, remember everybody that if you have a dog that you love, then your dog probably loves you back, and you're probably the whole world to your dog. So remember to treat your dogs right and make sure that your dogs have good lives when you're in timeout, but your best bud won't let you do time alone. This is so cute. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. My friend telling me about their worries. I'm sorry, I'm probably just bothering you. Pap. It is true. When my friends come to me with worries, I am never gonna say, oh, I don't want to hear about it. You can unload anything to me and I will listen and I will try and help you out with it. Because I know that, my friends would do the same for me. So when someone takes you somewhere nice, look at the happy little hedgehog. Look at his happy little face. I love hedgehogs so much. They're such cute little animals. Little pygmy hedgehogs as well. They're just so tiny. They make such good pets. Me cooking my wife breakfast after seeing her cute face when I woke up and being overwhelmed with the feeling that I must do something for her. That's so wholesome. I know it's the point of the subreddit and I keep saying that it's wholesome, but it is. I want a relationship like this one day. One day when I'm ready to commit to a relationship. I want it to be a happy, wholesome relationship like this. Some heroes wear hard hats. Indian construction worker Jason Haney hid a giant "Where's Waldo" cutout all over his worksite for the children in a nearby hospital to find. Once he received word that they'd found him, he moved Waldo to a new location so they could start looking for him again. This man is doing a great thing for these kids. He's doing an amazing thing. That's a lot of work that he doesn't have to do. He doesn't have to put in that work for those kids. He could just build it. But he wants to put in the extra work to give these kids something to look forward to in the hospital. And that's an amazing thing. But then... God, can you shut up for a second? You talk way too much. Sorry. Sorry, I know I talk too much. And it's my favorite sound in the whole world. Yeah! I love when people talk way too much. When someone gets passionate about something and they talk about it loads. It's great. And I love to encourage it because there are a lot of people out there that do get told they talk too much. And why would you say that to someone? That's so mean. Let that person be passionate about something and listen to it. Even if you're not passionate about it, you should encourage people's passion. Matilda, director Danny DeVito. Hold up, Danny DeVito directed the most influential film of my childhood? Not only directed it, but starred in it. Took care of Mara Wilson, Matilda, while her mother was in hospital with cancer, and even managed to get an advanced copy of the movie for her to watch before she succumbed to her illness. The man is a treasure. He really is, and I have a huge amount of respect for him, for the stuff he does. He makes a lot of people happy, but the fact that he managed to get a copy of the movie to her mum while she was in hospital before the movie came out so that she could still see it, that's such an amazing thing to do. And I'm so glad that Matilda's mum, Mara Wilson's mum, got to see this movie before she passed away. Because it's an amazing movie, and it's such a wholesome movie, and she must have been so proud. Go and make me proud. Hold lots of coffee and tea. We're back. Oh well, I'm still proud of you. That's right, everybody. Hold what you want to hold. Be who you want to be. Because if someone really loves you, they'll be proud of you no matter what. 7-year-old cousin.
Is Santa real? I saw Mum and Dad putting my presents out.
Me looks around and crouches beside him. He is, but he asked all the grown-ups to take over so he could retire, like Grandpa. 7-year-old cousin. Wow! That's the best approach to telling a kid about Santa when they see their parents. That's smart. That's really smart as well. When you've gradually been making healthy changes and you begin to notice you're no longer depressed. Yeah, it's a great thing. Turning your life around, doing great things, making yourself feel better, it's a great thing. And I encourage everybody to become the best person they can be, because why wouldn't you want to be the best person you could possibly be? You know you can come in, right? No thanks, we're waiting for someone. I love these Pets in Heaven comics because they're so cute. Your animals love you and their lives are shorter than you, but that means that they get to see you for their entire life and that you will have a huge impact on the life of that pet. You make that pet's life so much better than it would have been if it was in the wild or stuck in an adoption center. So they are family. Like a lot of people that don't have pets might not think that, but to the people that do have them, they are family. They're not just pets. So I love these. Pets have a huge impact on your life as much as you have an impact on the pet's life. This morning, my Starbucks is all women. So when I ordered, it was all, "I love your glasses. That drink is so good. Have a great day, babe." Which is amazing, show-stopping, incredible. But yesterday, the same Starbucks was staffed by all guys, and my interaction went like this. "We're trying to help John name his scorpion. Here's a list of names. You should vote or write your own." What? Aggressively shows me picture of baby scorpion. This is what boys will be boys should mean. I love this. Mad lads. Quality mad lads. Just want to get this guy the best name for his baby scorpion he can possibly have. I want to have an encounter like this when I go to a cafe or something. I love this. So this is about Keanu Reeves. His father left when he was 3. He dropped out of high school because of dyslexia. His best friend overdosed and died when he was 23. His child was born stillborn. His girlfriend died in a car crash shortly after. He has avoided serious relationships ever since. He took care of his sister when she was sick with leukemia. He donated 70% of his earnings from The Matrix to charity. Truly breathtaking. Keanu Reeves is an incredible man. I don't have the picture saved, but there's another picture of him talking about how life is precious. If I can find it, I will put it in for a second. But Keanu Reeves has been through an incredible amount and some really awful times, and he still looks at life with this wonder of live life to your fullest because that's all you can do. You know, all life is precious, your time on earth is precious, do the best you can with it. And I love that he can still have that mindset and keep going after everything he's been through. He truly is breathtaking. I told my grandma she looked cute today, and she said she wanted to match her favorite chair. That is adorable. I love old people, dude. Just cute old people are the best. So this week, my 8-year-old brother kept asking for 2 of whatever we gave him for lunch. For example, 2 sandwiches and whatnot. My mum didn't think anything of it, so this afternoon a parent approached her and thanked her for sending lunch for her son while she was in the hospital. That is amazing. That he would think of that her 8-year-old son is that considerate and compassionate that he asked for more lunch and he wasn't eating it himself, he was giving it to this kid whose mum couldn't. That is amazing, and I'm sure this kid is going to grow up to do amazing things. My brother is a low-functioning Downsy. He used to love to hold babies, but it's rare someone lets him now. My wife and I let him hold our baby today, and here is his look when we gave her to him, and then the way he held her without movement for 5 minutes. I almost cried. The happiness on his face as he gets to hold this baby, and then the gentle care to not harm the baby. It's so heartwarming and happy, and I love this so much. My 3-year-old calls my grey hairs wizard hair. I'm not getting older, just more powerful. That's such a great way to look at it. And your son is amazing. I love this. To all old people out there, you shouldn't feel self-conscious about grey hairs because you're getting old and all that. You should instead remember that you're just getting your wizard powers and that old age is natural and it's not something to fear. You know, it happens to everybody. When you and your boy take different paths in life but still love each other. I love this. It is, and it is true. I have lots of friends that have taken very different paths in life, but I'm still in contact with them and I still talk to them. I have friends that don't even live in the same country as me and I still talk to, because they're my friends, and that's what friends are for. Talk to friends. Talk to your friends. If you have a friend that you haven't talked to in a long time, reach out to them. Maybe I challenged you guys to do something to make someone happier, to improve someone's day. Maybe talking to a friend that you haven't seen in a while could be that thing, you know? I, for a fact, know that there are a lot of friends from school and stuff that I haven't talked to in a very long time that I don't think to message, but when one of them messages me, I'm like, oh my gosh, you still remember me, and that is a great feeling, so I'm sure other people feel the same way. Never forget that time Tom thought he killed Jerry and how he tried to save the one thing he hated most. Tom doesn't hate Jerry. My stance on Tom and Jerry is that he doesn't hate Jerry. Everything they do isn't out of hatred and, you know, they don't like each other. I think they pretend to, but secretly they love doing all the stuff they do with each other, you know? And if one of them wasn't there, they wouldn't have anything to look forward to in the next day, because really, they're great friends that encourage each other and have fun with each other and get in fights, but that's what friends do. And I don't know, Tom and Jerry is super wholesome. Me, gaming. Girlfriend, learning the game so she can spend more time with me. A few moments later, my girlfriend, gaming. Me, watching her to be sure she didn't miss anything. This is relationship goals. When I have a girlfriend, when I'm prepared to have a girlfriend, I want this kind of relationship with them. I mean, I say girlfriend, maybe not a girlfriend. It could be anybody. I am open to accepting a relationship with anyone when I am prepared to have a relationship. It could be anyone. I am not closed off, but I want a relationship like this with them. My dad, you must not fail. Go! Me going to cheer up my mum because she's feeling sad. It's so cute. I love this. I think I did do this as a child. A long time ago, I used to try and cheer up my mum when she was sad. And the same for my dad. I remember once, me and my sisters, my dad seemed sad for whatever reason. I don't remember why at the time. I was quite young. And me and my sisters wanted to do something to make him happy. So I went and asked him what his favorite color was. He told me it was like seafoam green, the color of his guitar. And we went and made him a cake and tried to mix up icing with that color on it. And just to make him happy. I must have been like 6 years old and I still remember this. It's bizarre the things you remember, but I do remember that. Remember to check in with the friend who just moved, the friend who's been quiet lately, the friend who seems to have it all together, and yourself. Because everyone needs to be checked in with, even you. Like I said before, you might have a friend that you haven't talked to in a while and it might make their day to talk to them. So I sold my daughter's slide yesterday on Facebook Marketplace. I asked the buyer, "How old are your kids?" She giggled and said, "No, it's for my pugs. They love to go up and down a slide." We're all mothers in our own way. Made my day. I love these pugs. And they love the slide, and that's so cute. I love animals, dude. I'm really starting to lose my voice. I have been talking for a long time non-stop now, but I'm doing it for you guys, and we're not ending it yet. We have more pictures to go. Such a wonderful month at the shelter. We are now empty. Everyone got adopted. This makes me so happy. Every dog needs a home. Every dog needs a good home, and the fact that they've all been adopted in this place is such a great thing. These dogs have families now. They have families that are gonna love them, and that's amazing. What is something that makes you smile every time? My cat thinks he is the best at hiding. He is nearly blind, so he doesn't know that his cover is usually a lot smaller than him. I will stare straight into his eyes and ask where he went, saying that he's the best hider. After a minute or two, he'll jump out of his hiding spot and run over to me. I'll say, "There he is," then pet his head. He looks so proud of himself every time. You have such a great relationship with your cat. Your cat has the best life you can give it, man. I'm assuming that he's probably quite old at this point because the cover's smaller than him and he's starting to go blind. But that means that he's had a great life with you, and the fact that he's still having a great life with you even though he's a really old cat. Just pet owners, there are some people out there that when their pets get too old, they don't want to look after them or they become problematic, but this guy loves his cat no matter what, and that is amazing. And this is the final picture. Just found out that my husband fills the dog's water dish, not from the tap, but from the fridge's water purifier feature. She'd do the same for me, he said. And you know what? I think he's right. If his dog could do this kind of thing, I'm sure she would do that for him, because she'd want the best for him that she could give. Now before I end, I want to take a moment to mention the most wholesome thing in my life at the moment, and something that I'm so happy and so proud of, and that is you guys. Because the community that I have growing on this channel, the people that comment on my videos, the people that comment on my community posts, the people that watch my videos and don't comment, everybody that enjoys my content and is a part of this community, you make me super happy. Some of you are like the sweetest people I have ever talked to. Some of your comments make my day. Some of you people are so lovely. You enjoy the content I create, which makes me happy. And you see the good stuff in me. And a lot of you talk about that. I mean, just the fact that I could bring a community like this together, the people in my Discord, the people in my comments, the fact that all of you are brought together by a channel I've created and videos I make, absolutely blows my mind. And it is such an incredible thing to me. So thank you guys so much for sticking around this channel and commenting and being here with me. It really makes everything so much better, and it makes everything worth it. And I'm so glad that I could do this. And yeah, so that's where I'm gonna wrap it up today, guys. I am starting to lose my voice, so thank you for watching. If you want to see more Reddit videos, I have plenty on my channel. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.